True. So, anyways, so we're gonna do top 5 islanders. How do you say?
Top 5. Love Islanders.
Love Islanders.
Islanders.
Islanders. It sounds right to me.
Islanded. Okay. Islanded. Okay.
Islanders.
Islanders.
I don't like you.
Islanders.
Islanders. Yeah. Okay, top 5 Love Islanders.
Yeah.
I got it. And why? So let's start from number 5. Who do you put at number 5?
Number 5. Okay. My number 5 is there, and I despise him as a person. Me and him could never be.
By the way, this can be not just the recent ones, not just the ones that are in right now.
Oh, I know. You're on about as in from the beginning of the show this season. Yeah. I despise him, but his brand of chaos is beautiful. And I feel like it needs to be appreciated. Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch is an absolute bitch, but my God, is he entertaining.
He is messy,
dislike him as a person.
Yeah.
Me and him could never be friends.
Nah.
But boy, hey, Mitch make good TV, man.
He definitely does. He's an all-round character. This guy brings so much different type of energy. Sometimes you're feeling sorry for him. Sometimes you're thinking, what a dick. I don't want to swear. Sometimes you're just like, what is going on?
I called him a bitch, to be fair, so you know.
I just like, sometimes you're wondering what's going on with this guy. Like, how is he thinking the way he thinks? Like, I don't get it, but he's definitely entertaining. He's definitely cringe. He's messy. He's a bitch.
The man
Let's be honest.
The man's got no composure.
No composure whatsoever.
Whatsoever. The way he lets a babes talking to somebody else affect him. You'd think it was his wife. And she's cheating on him with his brother right in front of him or something. Like, it just looks so crazy, his reaction. And I personally, I couldn't do what he does. There's no way I'm going to be in a situation with somebody that I've known for a couple of days or something and be acting mad because they're having a conversation with somebody else.
Yeah, no, that's... I don't think it's real in real life. Yeah, like, it's not something you do in real life. It's the way in which he acts mad
that throws me off. There's acting mad in terms of just being crying, whinging, but Mitch looks like a serial killer, you know, when...
I don't know if I'll go that far.
It's the seriousness of the tone of like, you know, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with her, you know. I can't believe Molly, she's done that to me. I was like, I just can't believe it. She's talked with him for 2 hours. It's not on. I'm not having that whatsoever now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to let her know. Like,
you remember the threat in bed?
What was the threat he did?
I forgot what he actually said, but he threatened her in bed, like kind of saying, like, we're done. Like, if you could keep on like talking to, I was trying to do the accent, but it doesn't work, to Zach, then, you know.
Keep talking to, I can't. I don't know why I just did that.
Yeah, I don't know. But Mitch is a no-no. For me, at number 5, I put Ruchi. I absolutely love Ruchi from the beginning. I wish she stayed on. I wish she was so cute. Plus, I just, like, she gave baddie vibes. She's definitely a baddie from London as well. I actually love the fact that a lot of the people are from London.
Yeah, they imported London. Yeah, it is. In all fairness, for all the banner I might give London, London's an entertaining place, isn't it? So
yes.
And just the vibe the people give up is a little bit different. So I can see why they're filling up the island. And to be fair, they're the ones sticking around now, to be fair.
Yes, they are. Yeah. And I know some people complain, but they're still there. Why are you voting for them if you don't like them?
Exactly.
Okay.
Keep the farmers in, man.
Rude. Okay.
Molly from Doncaster.
Number 4.
My number 4 is going to be, let me just make sure I had... Okay. Oh. Okay, my number 4, I'm going to take... I want to say, no, it won't be Ruchi. I think Ruchi might be my number 4, you know.
Really?
I think she might be my number, because I liked her as a character. I liked her. I vibed with her personally as a person.
I vibed with her as well. I like the advice that she was giving to the girls. I like the way she even treated the whole Andrea situation. She didn't let it get too deep, but I did feel like she got done dirty.
Can I just say, for Mitch, that is how you maintain your composure. You get me? Don't let someone shift you.
No.
Like, for me personally, given the reaction, I feel like the person's won now. If I give you something, I just need to relax, compose myself, and do as I do. But no, I just like the way she carried herself, man. She was a good person, good character. You know, Andrea is just. In fact, you already know how I feel about Andrea. I was watching him. I think he's cringe, man. I think he's corny. personally, just me. I think he forces the whole, when he does that whole like voice thing where he kind of tries to slow it down and sound deeper.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Bruv, like, what's this fake sexy thing you're doing, man? Like,
I feel like everyone does that to an extent.
Nah.
Guys-wise, yeah, with you guys, I don't think with the... Well, actually, the ladies, a few here and there when they try to do that raspy voice.
But his thing just feels corny, man. Like, super corny. I can't do it. Like, if you were my brother, then I'll just laugh every time you're pulling girls. But well, I'll be watching you just laughing, man.
Well, I'm very sure now that definitely Andrea is not in your top 5. That one is for sure.
Spoiler alert.
At number 4, I have Ella, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit resistant to put her in my top 5, but then I do like her. I actually do like her. I like the way that sometimes, and I'm not gonna forget what she's done previously, because recent situations with the whole Whitney thing, I wasn't feeling, but and I have a whole feeling on that situation. Not to say that I feel like one is overly correct over the other, but I do feel like some people, like, they could have handled this situation a bit different. The whole case with Whitney.
There was a lot of misdirection.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, things were going the wrong way.
Yeah, I feel like they okay. Anyway, before we get into that, like she always gave like really good advice to her friends, and if anything, even if not all the time it was good, because sometimes she would be telling Jess, yeah, Sammy is the one. That was not necessarily good advice, but I do feel like it came from a genuine place.
I just want to say Sammy is the one. Continue.
Anyways, yeah, I feel like that actually did come from a genuine place. So I actually. I liked her. I can't say too much because she didn't give, but she gave. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's definitely at my number 4. Number 3 now. Let me start it off. At number 3 now, I've got Jess. I love Jess.
Raw. She made it into your top 5.
She made it into my top.
I'm not surprised actually. The way you talk about her when she's on TV.
Yeah, I actually really like Jess. Like, she comes, like, she's very down to earth, but I do have, like, she does have those tendencies of, like, you don't know which side she's on kind of thing. And she, like, but again, I don't know, like, I always do believe that producers miss stuff, so I don't know what could have been said before for us to, like, believe that. I don't want to believe that she's two-faced.
My thing with her, that I'm not too sure, but, like, you know how you say Whitney's a girl's girl?
Yeah.
I feel like Jess is the bad version of a girl's girl. She doesn't know when to, like, really push on that and when to pull away. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that situation with her, Sammy and Leo irritate the hell out of me. And you saw me watching it, how much that really annoyed me. Because there was a point where I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, she's crying, that's cool, that's whatever, but you've got your man, and in all fairness, just move on from the thing. Like, she was doing too much to show that she's on the girl's side. Which I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, Jess, you're pushing it now. Like, relax.
Do you know what I've noticed with the Love Islanders? Yeah, is the fact that they I feel like they have every right to get angry at certain, like, things, but when they explain the reason why they're angry or the reason why they reacted the way they reacted,
it feels like producers dropped them in it and tell them the explanation or something.
No, it just feels like that don't make sense. Like, it doesn't add up. Like, for me, like with Jess, yeah. Like, for example, with that, I wouldn't have been too mad with the situation, but I would be mad with Sammy playing me. Like, I'll be mad with Sammy saying that like, he's not attracted to me. Like, not to say that I'll be mad, but I won't be pursuing you. That's the thing. If you're not attracted to me, why am I pursuing you? That makes no sense. So, like, I feel like there's things where I would have been a bit more like, Sammy, you're off. And there'll be things that I'll be like, I don't really care about that. It's not too deep. It's not that deep for me to be overly angry over. And I've seen that with a few Islanders. Islanders.
Today's episode is sponsored by the Oxford Dictionary.
Rude.
Rosetta Stone.
Rude. Now, what's your number? Give us your number 3.
My number 3 is going to be... I'm going to take Zach as my number 3. I'm taking Zach as my number 3.
Zach is your number 3.
I'm taking Zach is amongst the guys that I look at and I'll be like, yeah, I rock with you, man. Like on the outside, me and you could be actual brethrens. Like brethrens. I understand his thought process of certain things. I know he's been wrong in certain areas, but as a character, I like him. I don't feel like he comes across as two-faced for me. He ain't dishonest. I like his vibe. I don't like the way you lot on Twitter be coming for him with the black accent thing, man. Like, First of all, black people are not monolithic. We don't all sound one way. We don't all talk one way.
No, because I do not talk like Ty.
Exactly. So, but to them to turn around to Zach and be like, oh, he's talking black, he's sounding black. Personally, that irritates me a little bit.
I hear that.
Unless they're doing some weird extra stuff, you know, aside from obviously saying the N-word or something, but like, I don't know, some weird extra stuff where that you are eating chicken, I don't know, just stuff that's like very stereotypical black.
Yeah.
That is like, are you taking the piss now sort of level. Unless he's doing that, I don't see why people kind of try and come at him from that.
He doesn't
sort of
give me that vibe. I don't know what.
Yeah, like it comes across very natural. Like it doesn't feel like he's forcing anything. That's just him.
He's from South London.
Exactly.
You
So
don't
he's
know
gonna
how
sound
people
away.
in South London like chat. Like I don't think this is something for people to start acting up and saying that he talks a certain manner. I don't think that's it. And also, it seems like his family is pretty mixed. His bedroom, like he comes from a very mixed culture background.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that's the right thing to emphasize on. Personally, I do believe he needs to change his vocabulary, that's for sure, because that broski thing, broski, let it go.
It's funny because I'm sure I've probably said broski at least in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, but you don't say broski as often as he says it. I think I don't know if I can recall this, but I feel like he even calls girls, like, he should stop just saying broski. Like, it's too much. I mean, a few times here and there, drop it, but you can't be dropping it 24/7 where now it's become your word. Like, it's associated with Zach.
So we have
if
to
you put
ration
broski on Google, you're going to see Zach Love Island.
Okay, so we're rationing broski now.
No, okay, whatever, Sham. Zach is definitely not in my...
Nah, I like him, man. He's a, you know what I'm saying? You know, he built like he's straight, but
I don't like the way he told Whitney to shut up.
But he
that was a bit too much for me.
No. He was definitely in his feels, and he was definitely wrong there. 100%.
Yeah.
He was 100%.
There's nothing wrong with being in his feelings. Don't get me twisted.
Feels.
But I just feel like that shut up was so not needed.
Nah, but that again, that's something where if you're my brethren, I'll put his hand and be like, hey.
Yeah, calm down a little. Like,
cool the temperature.
I don't like the way he handled the Molly situation as well. I think that was cool. That's it really, because I don't dislike Zach.
But you don't have too many reasons to overly like or love him.
Yeah, because I used to like him a little bit before, and that's when I said to you, remember I told you, I feel like if you were in Love Island, Zach would be your friend. Yeah, 100.
Nah, Zach's my number 3. Who have you got at 3?
I already told you.
Oh, what do you say?
Jess.
Oh yeah, crap. Oh, who's your number 2 then?
So my number 2... This is the person that I love and hate at the same time. And that's the reason why I had to put in my number 2, because this person has me going through all the emotions in Love Island, which I think is fantastic. Fantastic character is Ty.
Can I stop you here for a brief moment here? Because I think me and you here basically are just interchanging. That's just the truth.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Wit then Ty. Your is Ty then Wit. Clearly, I can tell that's where you were headed towards, isn't it?
Yes, my number 1 is Whitney. Yes, yeah. I said it. My number 1 is Whitney. What? I love me I love me watching some Whitney. Whitney is definitely very real. Yeah. I don't know what people mean by like honest and things. I don't know how honest she is, but she shows like real tendencies. Like she has that I'm very straight to the point, I'm very honest kind of, which I love. And I love that as a friend as well, if I have to tell you the truth. If somebody was to call me up on my behavior, I wouldn't say that person is a bad friend. I would say, okay, thank you for telling me what's good, or I don't really agree with you, but I'll try my best to maybe be a better friend and not show those tendencies if that's what you think of me. Do you know what I mean?
Her honesty means me and her could be friends, to be fair.
Yeah, I like her honesty. I like the way she talks. I think she's giving, as Whitney likes to say. She's definitely been giving.
You not saying this thing more. It's not like it's a phrase that existed before.
Yeah, it's been.
But the way
there.
she been saying it has got everyone just like, yeah.
Yeah, I love it, and she's full of life. I love the fact that she's probably one of the first when I say black girl characters, like she's a black girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's not come to water down the thing, but at the same time, she's not pushing hard one's weird stereotype. Like she's
just
being herself.
Just
but I feel like she's
herself.
representing the people in the culture and the way she's doing it, man. Like,
I absolutely, and you know what? She's also a girl's girl, which I love me a girl's girl. Okay, I love the way she writes for her friends, and I like the way she even tells them straight behave. Do you know what I mean? Like I like the way she told Abby, like, you know, you're doing too much.
you cringe.
He got the ick. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta tell your friend, please calm the hell down. And she done that in so many occasions with Ella, with Catherine. She said, compose yourself, girl. You got this, okay?
Yeah, I really liked those two fight moments. I liked the one where I don't know who it was, but she was basically like, hey, don't cry. Keep it calm. Who was it she was doing that to?
I think that was to Ella.
Was it to Ella? It was someone.
I think that was to Ella because that's when Leah chose Ty.
Yeah, but I really I love that moment, you know, as a girl to just be like, hey,
It's okay.
and she's telling her that because it's like, hey, look, don't let these people see I know what you're feeling, but let's compose. Let's hold ourselves here. Which I love that. And then the second one, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone just watch Whitney's facials when certain things are announced.
Yeah.
It's the facials and it's the sound
effects.
Yes.
It's the
These are all sounds that I'm making in my living room, and she's doing them there.
She is literally a viewer in Love Island. So I have to like shout out Whitney, but for me Ty is definitely a good character in the sense like he definitely makes you feel all kind of emotions. You feel sorry for him, you agree with him, you're like, behave Ty, behave Ty, calm the hell down.
Ty is my absolute guy. You already know, man.
He's now leader. I don't understand how he got that position, but he got that position somehow, some way.
I can see it. This is what I'm saying. Like, I love Ty, man. Ty is my guy.
Ty definitely has brought a lot of emotions and storylines to the villa, and I think that's amazing. So that's the reason why I had to put him at second place.